guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a quick review, first impressions / test drive video of my dad's new truck. It's a Dodge Ram 2500 Cummins. Yeah, brand new, so 2022. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you around, and then we're gonna go for a quick test drive and just give you my thoughts on it. Okay guys, this is the beast. It is a short bed. They didn't have any long beds available at the dealership that we were at, so we just went ahead and bought this. Let me go ahead and give you a quick walk around on the outside. This is the base model, Tradesman, so it is kind of strippy. We don't have all the fancy plastic trim, all that kind of stuff, but who really needs that? Also, you have the plastic door handles instead of the chrome, but it still looks pretty cool in my opinion. I like the look of it. So let's go ahead and take a look on the inside. Does have cloth seats. They're pretty comfortable. It also doesn't have the heated seats. That's the next level up, I guess. It does have the 6th seat though, which the upper levels don't have, or the upper tiers, or whatever. What do you call it? The Lamari, or the, yeah. So I really like that. Having a lot of siblings, it's always nice to have an extra seat, because it always seems like there's an extra person that wants to come along for the ride. So yeah, the doors, pretty basic. Got powered windows. Yeah, and then we also got the trays that come in standard. That's nice, just to take those trays out and wash them off when it gets dirty. We are going to put seat covers on this though, just because this cloth does not feel that tough, and I feel like after some extensive use for the type of work that we're doing, you know, if we're in our work jeans, and I feel like it would rip pretty easy after a while. Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look up at the stereo. This is the stereo and the backup camera. It's pretty small, it's only 4 inches. That's kind of one of our biggest complaints about the truck, is just how small this backup camera and stereo is. Oh, down here we get AC controls, very basic. I actually like these AC controls because they're manual. You can actually, you're actually physically moving it instead of changing the climate control on a screen, and they just seem like they'll last longer and just seem more heavy duty. We got a very basic jockey box over here. Yep, and then this kind of shelf. I kind of like that actually. It fits. You can fit a good book up there. I throw my Bible there on the way to church. Fits actually a lot of stuff. It's actually really convenient. Then you got a little phone holder tray up here. And yeah, then a mirror. And then this visor does not have a mirror on it. I think this one does. Yeah, this one does. Yep. I actually do all driver visors not have mirrors? I don't know. Anyways, this is the speedometer you're looking at. It's actually decently cool looking. It's actually pretty cool looking. Yeah. Steering wheel has all the controls, cruise control. You can control your phone and the music from your steering wheel. You got your lights down here. Everything in this truck is pretty basic, straightforward. I really like it. Yeah, then you got your 4-wheel drive right down here. And charging, you charge your phone. You got USB-C straight in, and then you got just your normal USB, and then I got an auxiliary plug-in for if you want to play music off your iPod or phone or whatever. And there's no keyhole. It's just tap start. You have to have the key fob either in the vehicle or in this tray right here. That's what this tray is for. So let's go ahead and take a look at the back real quick. Okay, these seats right here, they fold up. Let's see right there. We have some blankets, some other crap we just chucked underneath there. They're not super deep, but you can put a decent amount of junk underneath here. You got two cup holders right here. There's no cup holders right here. This is some sort of ashtray or something. I'm not sure what it really is. Not really convenient for putting stuff in, but yeah, then you got 2 vents back here. There's no AC or heat controls back here in the back. You got this plastic tray. I like this plastic tray, again, easy to take out and clean. So yeah, and then also it has electric window you can control from a button up front to open. That's nice. And yeah, that's pretty much the inside, guys. Let's go ahead and take it for a test drive. Okay, so I just set the key fob here, then I press the push start. I let it go ahead and do its thing. I think it's warming up the glow plugs or whatever. And I have to push the brake. I have to press the brake down. Let's see here. Waiting for it to warm up. Okay, there we go. Go ahead, press this. There we go, start it up. We're gonna go ahead and let this warm up for a minute or so. Before we take it on test drive, I actually want to show you inside the engine compartment real quick. 6.7 turbo diesel. It's actually a really quiet engine. Okay guys, it's been running for a couple minutes now. It's warmed up, so let's go ahead and take it for a test drive. Okay guys, we're about to jump out on the road. One thing I wanted to say is these trucks sit pretty high. Stock, this truck, you have to hop to get into it. I definitely wouldn't lift it anymore if you were to use it as a work truck. So yeah. And also the insulation, like the cab insulation, as far as noise, is really good. We'll be flying like 70 miles per hour down the road, and it's really quiet in here. Also, this thing's kind of like driving an SUV. It's really smooth. It's not really like driving a truck. I think part of the reason why is it has coils up front. Well, obviously it has coils in the front, but it has coils in the back too. It doesn't have leaf springs, so it's more like a SUV suspension than it really is truck suspension. So yeah. Okay, we're at a stop sign. We're gonna go ahead and do a quick acceleration. I'm not gonna lay on it too hard. Let's go ahead and just see and give it a little gas. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that was barely nothing. I probably was giving it maybe a quarter throttle, well, maybe a third of a throttle. So that definitely wasn't pedal to the metal. I was just cruising. This thing has a lot of power and a lot of get up and go. Okay guys, that's pretty much the quick test drive. I gotta say, this thing is pretty fun to drive. It has quite a bit of power, being turboed. Obviously it's not an aftermarket turbo, it's the factory one, but still it has quite a bit of kick. Like in that video, I was videoing the speedometer. I wasn't even looking at the speedometer, I was just looking at the road and driving, you know, trying to drive responsibly. And I was like, okay, 0 to 60. I'm like, oh, am I going 60 yet? I looked down, I was going 70. So yeah, it has quite a bit of kick. I didn't expect it to be that fast for a truck. So yeah, also the pulling, it can pull like 21,000 pounds, which is just insane for, you know, a 3/4 ton. This can pull more than like old 1 tons. So yeah, a lot of power, really fun to drive. It's more like driving like an SUV, like I said, because it has coils instead of leaf springs in the back. It's more like SUV suspension. The interior, well, as far as like the cab, it's really quiet while we're driving. They must have done some really good insulation or something, because it's nice and quiet. You can have a really nice conversation with other people in the car, and you can hear everybody talking. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this review. Test drive. If you're thinking about getting this truck, I definitely would recommend it. It's a blast to drive, and I think it's going to be a good work truck. We've only had it for about a month. Haven't really used it for any like work, but looking forward to doing a lot of work this summer with it. So thanks for watching, guys.